Good morning, guys. We have kind of a dreary day here, gray and dreary, chilly day here in southern New Hampshire. We really want to get some work done today, but the problem is it's kind of muddy, and the tractor tends to sink in the mud because it's on the big side. So we're going to go up to a section that we cleared last year that we still need to get some raking and some buckets of rocks moved. See if we can't get some work done up there, and then possibly I can get the grapple on the tractor and we can head down and work on the section I'm clearing now. But it is pretty muddy down there, and I think we're just going to sink. So we'll see what we can do, and I'll bring you guys along with me as I kind of do my daily stuff. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here we are out by the tractor. As you can see, she's a bit dirty and definitely needs a good bath here because we have been in the mud quite a bit. But we're gonna fire it up here and see what we can't get done. Hopefully we can get a little bit of work done here before the rain comes this afternoon, or possible rain, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, well, we got some done, but it is pretty wet up here. We got the more drier sections. I was able to kind of rake them out, but tractor's just kind of sinking. I really like this tractor, but it is very, very heavy. Even in its class, compared to some of the other manufacturers, it's a couple thousand pounds heavier. So that's great for getting work done a lot of times, but this time of year with the ground so mushy, it can be a little bit of a hindrance. It also, you know, the tires are also loaded on it too, which adds significant amount of weight. So here we are. We got a fair bit done. You can see the piles there, but it's just getting too soupy and muddy on that far edge there. I don't think we're going to be able to continue this right now. And unfortunately, it's going to rain for the next few days, so not sure how the progress is going to go up here. Also, black fly season. The black flies are out with a vengeance. So I think that's it for the tractor today. See what, I'm not sure what else we'll try to get into. Might take the Can-Am up the mountain. We could cut up some firewood rounds and bring those down and get them cut, split, and stacked. So we might do that today because it is just a little bit too wet for the tractor, and with the rain the next few days, I think we'll be doing a video on our flail mower maybe tomorrow. We'll see if we can't get it in the barn a little bit and take the knives off of it, get the knives sharpened up real good. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure. And we also have the forester coming today, which I really don't think he's going to want to be on camera, but it looks like we're going to be harvesting maybe this year, doing 84 acres. Basically, we have our property divided up into several different timber stands right now, or we're working on that. And the forester and I are working on a forest management plan for the Conservation Society that we have the easement through. So I believe he's coming today because he's going to start doing his timber cruise, his timber inventory, or whatever you want to call it, for that document, and start to kind of look and see what we want to do for the harvest. I know they want to harvest some, you know, with the lumber shortage going on right now, and the price of logs is real good. So stay tuned. We'll talk more about that in the future. All right, guys. The forester should be here any moment, but he did text me earlier, and he let me know that he would text when he was on his way. So I figured while we're waiting for him, we might as well be productive. We're gonna go up and we're gonna cut some firewood rounds and bring him down. I think I'm just gonna grab my smaller saw here. As you can see, I'm a fan of steel. I've had real good luck with my steel stuff, so I'll grab the 271 here. And I don't think I need the big saw. We're only going to be cutting a couple rounds. And I'll just give a quick check here to fuel and bar oil. Oh, we're good on that. And good on that. All right. And now just jump in the Can-Am here and head up the mountain. All right, guys, here we are in the Can-Am. We're gonna zip up the mountain here and go cut some rounds. All right, here we are, guys, at the western edge of the property. You can see these blue painted trees. That's actually the New Hampshire State Forest. So this is the part of our property that abuts the state forest. And right up here is the wood we're going to be cutting. This is an oak tree that came down, I'm not sure when, a couple years ago, that I cut up to open up this trail. Just uprooted, basically. It's got a nice log here, so we're gonna cut up this log and haul it down, get some rounds out of this, and off we go. All right, guys, I'm all marked up. Gonna cut some rounds. guys, that's gonna fill us up. Tell you guys, this is beautiful wood. Really, really beautiful. Nice red oak. If I had a mill, I'd be milling this stuff up. All right, guys, we're gonna head down the mountain, and I'll turn you guys back on once we get down there and get the splitter set up. Alrighty, guys, so here we are back down by the barn, and we're gonna split up this oak, stack it over there with the other oak. This is all cherry. I'm keeping this separate because this is some of this is going to a friend of mine for a smoker, and then the rest of it I'm going to stack up. I'm really trying to keep the wood separate right now, the cherry from the oak, from the maple, from the birch, and all that. So we'll get this oak split up and throw it in the bed of the Can-Am and bring it over and stack it. Alright, guys, sorry about that, but the forester actually came by, so I just took him around, figured out kind of where some of the stuff we're going to be clearing, and we're going to get back to splitting some wood now. Hey guys, well that's gonna wrap up our video for sure. Got all the rounds that we cut and brought down, got them all split and stacked. I'm heading towards the wood pile now. We'll show you what we got. We added quite a bit to what we had. The rest of that stack was a load that I pulled down with a Can-Am probably a week ago or so, of a little bit bigger rounds, but same stuff. Here they are over here. I figure we're getting pretty close to a quarter cord there of oak. We've still got quite a bit to go, and I'm guessing with the 2 trees that uprooted, one of them's pretty good size, we're gonna get pretty close to a full cord out of that. Every load on the Can-Am I figure is pretty close to 1/8 of a cord, depending how many rounds I get in the back of that. It holds quite a few. I mean, it'll hold 6 to 7 big rounds. I mean, and then if they're not super big, these were big enough where I couldn't really get them up and stack them on top of each other. So if they were a little smaller, I could have got more on, or if I'd taken some of the bigger limbs to split. But you know, we'll get those in a later time. You know, I might even take the tractor up and fill the bucket or grab some of the bigger rounds there. So anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. And Lexi wants to say something.
Make sure you subscribe, follow, share, like, and follow, and copy link.
Well, there you go, folks. All right, we'll see you in the next video.